Adventures.
Hey guys, Chuke here from Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. I wanted to feature what I feel is the best summer carry Micro 9 pistol and holster setup that I've ever had. Now, when I say the best, it's a little subjective. I think the holster is the best I've seen. The pistol is just what I consider the best. Now, it's just slightly above whatever the standard is. I think a Glock 43X is great, but unfortunately I change out the sights and the trigger usually, so that puts me a couple hundred up. So not a big fan of doing that. The SIG P365 macro series is pretty solid, and of course the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus, especially the Performance Center version, is just an awesome carry. So this new HK CC9 is what I feel a step above those, but not by much. Those Micro 9 pistols are so dialed in nowadays. They're very good. I just happen to like this better than any one I've tried. I've tried most of them. So I'm going to take this to the range. I'm going to give you a close look at the holster because I do think this is probably the nicest in the waistband holster I've ever had for a Micro 9. So let's check it out. Well, here you go. This is just such a fun setup. I am just so blown away by this holster. So this is veg tan leather, Justincase holster. We'll talk about that. But the pistol itself is the CC9 by HK, and this is probably, I would say, the hottest pistol of the summer as far as Micro 9s go. You still can't find one. It came out 6 months ago, 7 months ago, and they are just in high demand. And I just like everything about it, mainly because they just rounded all the edges and it's so small. It rivals that of a Hellcat, which I have always considered the Springfield Hellcat as having the best capacity, but this is really good. 10+1 in their smaller mag, and then 12+1 in the larger mag, and I still get a decent purchase. I do have small hands, so somebody with massive hands probably, I mean, it's going to feel pretty small to them, but I mean, for me, this is just a perfect summer carry in a t-shirt with this holster especially. I mean, it just does not print. The Siley optic, I've got the Cat SRS6, which I really like. Sealy, they've just been solid for me, keep their zero. So obviously it can take an optic. They did a good job with all the contours, serrations. Got a front night sight there. Trigger's decent, but it's just such a good carry because it's so small. I know one channel had problems with his. That's the only one I've seen. I mean, I've shot hundreds of rounds through this thing and not a single malfunction. I think it's solid. So I'll keep testing it, but I don't anticipate having any problems with this. It's just a good shooter. But the holster, this is not going to bend on you. He makes very stiff, layered holsters. I like his designs. He's got different colors and kind of that Western style, but he'll do the stamps there. There you can see is his logo. But this wing, you know, it kind of comes from the Kydex holster world. A lot of those holsters will use this, but put your belt on that, it just pins the butt of the gun up against you. It really cuts down on printing. And this is so small anyways. This would be perfect for appendix, but I carry it 3 o'clock typically, and this butt doesn't stick out far enough, and it gives me a slight cant the way I tighten my belt, so it ends up just being perfect. But it's just beautiful. It's like a work of art. So classy. With the metal clips, I can't stand the plastic foamy clips, so these just work so well. Retention is good. Obviously, it counted for the optic. And it just takes a couple days of the pistol sitting in there for it to work its way, you know, for the fit. It just keeps getting better and better. But very good retention. It's not going anywhere. But definitely contact Justincase Holsters about a CC9 in the waistband holster, because he's got the mold for this. He can make one. He already made one for somebody else who requested it. I mean, this is a in-demand pistol, so I think this is the best option for a holster, especially something classy like an HK. You want a holster like this. I'm going to go to the barbecue with this. Yeah, just hard to beat this setup. Love it. There you go, guys. I could not be happier. This carries so well with only a t-shirt. It just conceals. It looks so classy with the leather style, and it works great with this wing. So check out justincaseholsters.com. Use my code CHUKES to save. And he might not have these on his website as holsters because he's a little newer to this style, but just reach out to him, send him a message, because he has the mold for this and he can make you a CC9 holster. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next time.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, look, get shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10mm. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you all die every time.